Today on August 28th, Archangel Michael says, a shocking deal is made. You will face a huge loss in next 10 minutes, if you ignore this. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, listen to me carefully, for what I am about to reveal holds the power to change everything for you. Time is slipping away faster than you realize, and in just 10 minutes, a deal, one you are not even aware of, is being finalized behind closed doors. This deal carries the weight of loss, a loss so immense that it will shake not only your finances, but your trust, your stability, and your very foundation. This moment is not an accident. It is not a coincidence that you are hearing these words now. A divine interception has been made to reach you in these crucial final moments before the deal is sealed. Hidden conversations, secret agreements, and a betrayal of trust have been moving silently like shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. If you ignore this message now, you will feel the full force of this deception. It is not just a small setback. It is a carefully constructed trap designed to strip you of something precious. What you hold dear, your resources, your opportunities, your relationships, are being played like pieces on a board you cannot yet see. I have descended to speak to you because only divine intervention can stop this. Human understanding alone cannot unravel the complexity of what is happening behind your back. In the unseen realm, angels are already battling forces that are aligned to bring this downfall into your life. Yet the final blow has not yet landed. There is still a chance to stop it. The deal in question has roots going back weeks, even months. People who smile in front of you have been exchanging information, manipulating documents, and forging alliances that you would never suspect. This is not merely business. It is personal. It has been crafted to make you doubt yourself, to leave you questioning why everything is suddenly crumbling. You have felt strange tension in the air lately. Small signs have whispered that something is wrong. Missed calls, delayed messages, unusual behavior from people close to you. You brushed them off, thinking they were nothing. But those signs were the tremors before the quake. Even now, the person leading this deal believes you are unaware. They feel untouchable, confident that their actions will remain hidden until it's too late. But Archangel Michael sees everything. Every signature, every whispered conversation, every step of betrayal is known in the higher realms. Your spirit hath been restless because it senses danger. You have woken up in the middle of the night, unable to shake off a strange feeling of loss. Your dreams have been filled with images you couldn't understand. Doors closing, hands letting go of something valuable, shadows walking away with pieces of your life. Those were not random dreams. They were divine warnings. The shocking part of this deal is not only what is being taken from you, but who is involved. Someone you trusted, someone you welcomed into your life with open hands, has silently played a part in pushing this forward. They believe they are securing their own safety and gain, but in truth, they are falling into darkness themselves. This person has been meeting with another figure, a manipulator skilled in disguises. Together, they have forged plans, making promises to each other about what will happen when they succeed. They think they will rise by stepping on your shoulders, but they do not see the divine justice that awaits them. I tell you this not to break your heart, but to awaken your spirit. If you do nothing, the betrayal will take shape fully. In 10 minutes, a message will be sent, a transaction completed, a choice made that cannot be reversed by human means, but you have been given this revelation because heaven has already prepared a way to block it. Your first step is awareness, and you have now received it. The next is courage, to not remain silent, to not ignore what you feel in your soul, to act before time runs out. Even as you hear this, your name is being mentioned in a conversation far from you. Papers with your information are spread out on a table you cannot see. Numbers are being calculated, intentions sharpened like knives, and agreements are being sealed with the understanding that you will be left in the dark. But divine light exposes everything. The enemy's confidence is about to be shattered. They underestimated the power of revelation, the strength of an awakened chosen one who refuses to surrender. In this moment, you are being armed with sight. I am placing in your hands the knowledge that can rewrite what is meant to unfold. 10 minutes is not long, but it is enough for a breakthrough. The forces of heaven are surrounding you now, pushing back every energy trying to bind you in defeat. You are stronger than you realize. What they thought would crush you will become the reason for your rise. This is not just about avoiding loss. It is about stepping into your rightful place of authority, where no one can ever again manipulate your destiny behind your back. Archangel Michael says, I will not leave you defenseless. I have already dispatched angelic warriors to disrupt this dark deal. Chains are breaking even now. Hidden plans are being thrown into confusion, documents are being intercepted, and whispers are being silenced. But you must stand firm. Fear will try to paralyze you, convincing you that there's nothing you can do. That is the greatest lie of all. You have been chosen to rise above this, to confront deception with divine strength. From this day forward, you will see the truth more clearly. The masks people wear around you will begin to fall. You will discern who is aligned with you and who is plotting against you. That clarity will protect you from ever again being blindsided in this way. The countdown to this deal's destruction has begun. Every second is filled with heavenly power dismantling what was meant to harm you. Trust the process unfolding around you, even if you cannot yet see all the details. Even as I speak, someone involved in this betrayal is feeling uneasy, your heart is racing, your hands trembling. They sense that something unseen is watching, that their plan is no longer as secure as they believed. That fear they feel is not from human guilt. It is from divine presence closing in on them. Another person in this deal is secretly doubting their own decision. They do not want to go through with it fully, but are trapped by pressure and promises they cannot break free from. Heaven is touching their conscience now, stirring their spirit to confess, to pull away before it's too late. The shockwave of divine intervention is spreading fast. Conversations are changing. Messages are being delayed. Meetings are being disrupted. The enemy is scrambling to hold things together, but it's slipping from their grasp because you have received this warning in time. In just moments, you will feel a shift around you. A phone call, a message, or an unexpected word will reach you that confirms everything I've said. That will not be coincidence. It will be the evidence of heaven's hand moving to protect you. I tell you this with certainty. What was meant to destroy you will now be redirected to lift you. The wealth, opportunities, and connections that were about to be stolen will return to you multiplied. Every hidden plot is collapsing. Every alliance against you is falling apart. When you look back on this day, you will not remember it as the day you lost everything. You will remember it as the day divine protection proved itself undeniable. The hands that tried to close doors on you will be forced to watch as even bigger doors open for you. Those who doubted you, mocked you, and schemed against you will see you rise in ways they cannot comprehend. They will not understand how you escaped their trap. But you will know it was Archangel Michael who stood before you, breaking every chain meant to hold you down. Your destiny cannot be rewritten by those who envy or hate you. It is sealed by divine authority, and no earthly plan can tear it away. From this moment forward, walk with confidence. What has been exposed today is only the beginning of a greater awakening in your life. Betrayals will be uncovered, losses will be turned into blessings, and silence will be replaced by truth. I have spoken this to you urgently because time was critical. But now, as this message reaches its end, know that heaven has already stepped in. The shocking deal has been disrupted. A huge loss has been blocked. Go forth knowing you are protected, guarded, and empowered. No force, no scheme, no betrayal can succeed against the light that surrounds you now. The victory is yours, and nothing can take it away. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the story does not end here. Even though the immediate trap has been broken, the shadows that dared to scheme against you are still moving. They are restless because their secret paths have been exposed. Like snakes slithering in the dark, they will attempt to regroup and find new ways to bring you down. But you will not be caught unaware again. I stand beside you like a blazing sword, cutting through every lie and false alliance. From this moment forward, I will guide you to see beyond words and smiles, straight into the true intentions of those around you. No hidden plan will ever again be sealed without your spirit sensing it. What was once darkness is now illuminated with divine sight. Understand this. The shocking deal that almost succeeded was not the work of one person alone. It was a web woven by multiple hands. Some you know, some you don't. There were silent watchers feeding information, middlemen pulling strings, and silent benefactors who thought they could buy your destiny. Your arrogance blinded them to the truth that no force can right a divine calling. In the coming days, small revelations will begin to surface. You will overhear a name in conversation that makes your heart race. You will notice unusual movements around certain people who were once close to you. These are not coincidences. They are the unraveling of the web, piece by piece, as heaven drags every hidden truth into the open. Already, the whispers of this disruption are spreading. Somewhere, in a secluded corner of a room where this deal was planned, panic has set in. A phone had been dropped. A pen has slipped from someone's grasp. They know they are being watched by something far greater than human eyes. The one who orchestrated this betrayal is pacing nervously, questioning how everything went wrong so quickly. They had invested weeks, even months, into ensuring their plan was airtight. They trusted their network of deceivers, believing nothing could pierce their strategy, yet, here you stand, shielded, warned, and unbroken. Another figure, silent but complicit, has already started considering confession. Yield is creeping into their soul like a storm. They will soon face an inner battle that they cannot ignore. This will lead to a breaking point where truths long buried will come spilling out. Know this. Divine justice is not only about saving you from loss. It is about exposing corruption entirely. These betrayers will not just fail this time. They will face consequences that will dismantle their ability to ever harm you or others again. The heavens have decreed it, and nothing can reverse it. Archangel Michael says, "Now that you have been spared, a transformation begins. You have been delivered from the jaws of an unseen beast, and this escape was not meant to leave you unchanged. You will rise from this stronger, wiser, and cloaked in authority that cannot be challenged. The realm of light is pouring wisdom into you even as you hear these words. Your discernment is sharpening. Where once you may have been deceived by false kindness or clever words, now you will see straight through deception. This is a divine gift. A permanent shield against future betrayals. The assets, wealth, and opportunities they tried to steal will not only return. They will multiply. Because heaven does not just restore. It elevates. The loss they wish to inflict will turn into a gain that even you did not imagine. There is more. This attempted betrayal has set in motion a ripple that will lead to even greater blessings. People of true integrity, drawn by divine connection, will begin to enter your life. These will not be manipulators or deceivers but genuine allies, sent to lift you and walk beside you into a higher season of success. This is why you had to face this moment. Without this attempted loss, you would never see the false bonds that surrounded you. Without this warning, you would have welcomed the betrayers deeper into your life, allowing them to drain your future slowly. Now, everything has changed. You will notice that doors you thought were locked will begin to open. Messages that were delayed will suddenly arrive with good news. Relationships that were distant will reawaken with honesty and new strength. Every chain has been broken, and freedom has replaced fear. The heavenly armies remain stationed around you. Where once you walked unaware, now you move surrounded by divine warriors, unseen yet fiercely protective. Every step you take forward is guarded, every decision guided by whispers from the divine. I tell you this because the enemy will try again. They will disguise themselves differently next time. But with this new shield of discernment and divine presence, you will detect their lies long before they take root. No plan against you will ever again reach this level of danger. Even now, heaven is working ahead of you, setting up victories that will unfold in the coming days. An opportunity, long blocked by these schemers, is being freed at this very moment. A document they tried to manipulate is being rewritten in your favor. A connection they attempted to sever is being restored stronger than before. Soon, you will receive a message that surprises you, a blessing you thought was impossible, arriving effortlessly. This is not random. It is heaven replacing what was nearly stolen with something far greater. When you walk into your next season, those who plotted against you will not be able to comprehend how you survived. They will see you standing in abundance, joy, and triumph they swore would never be yours. Their confusion will be your proof that divine justice prevailed. This is your moment of victory, not defeat. The shocking deal that threatened to destroy you hath been crushed under divine power. You have been lifted above every plot, every whisper, every dark meeting held against your name. Archangel Michael says, remember this day. It will stand as a testimony that even in the final minutes, heaven's voice can pierce through any darkness to deliver salvation. You are not abandoned. You are fiercely protected by forces greater than any scheme of man. From now on, you will walk with renewed authority. Every plan against you will crumble before it reaches your doorstep. Every betrayal will be revealed before it takes root. Every loss they try to orchestrate will transform into victory. You are not just surviving this moment. You are being elevated because of it. A divine mark is being placed upon you that will make it impossible for darkness to approach undetected. You are stepping into a destiny where your name will no longer be whispered in betrayal but spoken in reverence. The heavens rejoice because what the enemy meant for your destruction has become the foundation for your greatest rise. Trust this process, embrace this revelation, and watch as your life transforms into proof of divine power working in your favor. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, as the divine light spreads across your path, the full scale of this betrayal is becoming visible. What you narrowly escaped was not just a single attempt to bring you down. It was a chain of events carefully set to unfold one after another, each blow heavier than the last. Had this shocking deal succeeded, you would have been drawn into deeper traps, losing not only your resources but also your voice and freedom to act. Now, heaven is pulling back the veil. You will begin to notice how many layers of deceit were stacked against you. Messages that were never delivered, meetings you were never invited to, documents that were never shared with you. All of these were designed to leave you blind while others decided your fate. But no longer. The moment you heard these words, that blindness shattered. Angels moved with swiftness, cutting the strings of manipulation and scattering the plans that were crafted in secret. The enemy who thought they were steps ahead have been thrown into chaos. Their perfect timing has been destroyed and their hidden paths have been exposed. Understand this. While humans plotted your loss, spiritual forces worked tirelessly to preserve your destiny. Behind every betrayal, unseen, angelic shields were blocking certain actions, delaying certain moves, and preparing this very moment where revelation would be poured out to you. This is why you feel a strange mix of relief and fire in your spirit right now. It is the mark of divine deliverance. Even as you read this, a storm is brewing among those who conspired against you. Conversations that once flowed smoothly have turned into arguments. Distrust is growing between the very people who formed this alliance. Their unity is breaking because divine light has touched their hearts with confusion and fear. One key figure, who thought they could profit the most from your loss, is now filled with anxiety. They sense that someone, though they cannot name who, knows the truth about their involvement. They are beginning to pull away from the deal out of fear that exposure is near. Another figure, previously silent, is feeling compelled to reach out to you. They will not confess everything immediately, but their words will hint at hidden movements that confirm what you now know. This is heaven's way of giving you proof, piece by piece, so that you may stand strong and fully prepared. The divine plan is not just to save you from this trap. It is to turn the betrayers against each other until their power to harm you is permanently broken. Their unity was their strength. Now, division will be their undoing. Archangel Michael says, because you have been spared, you are being positioned for something far greater than before. This divine rescue is not just a shield. It is a door opening to a new level of victory. In the days ahead, opportunities that were deliberately withheld from you will suddenly appear. Calls you should have received long ago will finally reach you. Contracts that were blocked will be reopened under more favorable terms. These are not accidents, they are the rewards of divine justice replacing what was stolen with multiplied blessings. You will soon notice a change in how people respond to you. Where there was resistance, there will now be favor. Where doors were slammed shut, they will now swing wide open. Those who doubted your strength will witness a rise so undeniable they will have no choice but to acknowledge the power protecting you. This is the divine principle at work. The more darkness tries to suppress the light, the brighter the light will shine when released. You are stepping into a period where everything once hidden will work to elevate you, not diminish you. The ripple effect of this moment will stretch far beyond today. You will soon realize that this exposure saved you from much greater losses that were silently waiting ahead. Some of these traps had been planned for months, even years, with precision designed to make you believe you had no escape. But divine timing is perfect. At the very last moment, before the heaviest chain could lock around you, heaven shattered it completely. This is why you were compelled to open this message. Your spirit, though weighed down by unseen heaviness, responded to the call of divine protection. Now, as you move forward, your spirit will be more attuned than ever before. You will feel immediate discomfort when deception approaches. You will sense unease when betrayal hides behind smiles. You will hear a quiet inner voice guiding you away from danger and toward paths of safety and success. This is not temporary protection. It is a permanent awakening. You are being transformed into someone who cannot be trapped or silenced again. The lessons of this day are becoming part of your very being, strengthening you for all that lies ahead. Archangel Michael says, as these revelations unfold, it is important to know that you are not alone in this battle. Even now, angels are stationed around your home, your work, and every step you take. These are not passive guardians. They are warriors standing ready to intercept any remaining schemes before they can reach you. The one who initiated this shocking deal will face a reckoning. Your hidden actions will not only fail but will also return to them with consequences they cannot escape. Divine law ensures that those who dig pits for others eventually fall into them themselves. You will witness moments where people who plotted against you suddenly begin to face unexpected challenges. Plans they made for their own gain will collapse. Opportunities they tried to take from you will slip through their hands. This is not your doing. It is the hand of divine justice restoring balance to what was meant to be. These events will unfold not to bring you vengeance but to free you permanently. When these betrayers can no longer stand, they will no longer have the strength or means to ever threaten you again. You will be free to walk fully in the blessings destined for you without looking over your shoulder in fear. Even greater still, a shift is coming in your inner circle. People you never suspected of loyalty will reveal themselves as true allies. They will step forward with words and actions that prove they are sent to protect and support you. This will be a divine exchange, the removal of false allies replaced by genuine ones. Heaven is not just removing darkness from your path but filling the spaces left behind with light. These new connections will bring wisdom, guidance, and opportunities that align with your destiny, ensuring you never again stand alone against betrayal. Your future meetings will feel different. Where tension and uncertainty once lingered, there will be peace and assurance. The atmosphere around you will shift as divine presence walks ahead of you, clearing every obstacle and silencing every whisper meant to harm you. Soon, you will look around and realize that everything is being rebuilt, not just restored but fortified so no scheme can breach your defenses again. They tried to destroy you will become the foundation of your unshakable victory. Archangel Michael says, remember, this is only the beginning. Divine power is not finished yet. The same force that stopped this deal is now setting in motion blessings you cannot yet imagine. Wealth that was blocked will find you. Recognition you were denied will suddenly be granted. Freedom you longed for will be given abundantly. This is the reward of divine protection. It does not just save, it elevates. The testimony of your life will become undeniable proof that heaven intervenes for those who are chosen. Even as you finish these words, an invisible shield surrounds you. Every remaining plot is collapsing, every whispered meeting is falling into confusion. Every signature meant to steal from you is being erased in the spiritual realm before it can ever reach you. And when you stand in victory, remember this moment, the turning point where loss was transformed into triumph because you chose to hear and receive divine warning. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, I am not done speaking to you because the revelation is still unfolding. The shocking deal that was intended to crush you did not exist in isolation, it was part of a larger network of betrayals that has been operating silently around you. This moment is not just about stopping one loss. It is about breaking an entire chain of hidden plots that would have continued to harm you long into the future. From the higher realms, I can see the threads of deceit woven tightly together. They connect people, places, and events that you would never have believed were related. Some of these betrayers smile in your presence, speaking words of friendship while secretly plotting with others who claim to be strangers to you. In truth, they have been united in one purpose, to take what belongs to you and watch your spirit break. But the divine shield has descended. As I speak, those threads of conspiracy are being caught one by one. Connections built on lies are unraveling. The strength of their alliance is collapsing under the weight of truth. Soon, you will witness signs that confirm this. Invitations to meetings will be withdrawn unexpectedly. Agreements will be cancelled without explanation. People once confident in their schemes will begin to turn against each other, each trying to save themselves from exposure. These are not random events. They are divine acts ensuring that you are permanently freed from the reach of these hidden enemies. Even now, in a distant room where these schemes were once celebrated, silence has fallen. A key conspirator has suddenly gone quiet, withdrawing from communication. They feel an unseen presence pressing upon them, warning them that their actions cannot remain hidden. Panic is spreading among them like wildfire because they know something greater than human hands is dismantling their plan. another figure is facing a restless conscience. They replay every step they took in this betrayal, realizing the severity of what they have done. They fear speaking out, yet they know they cannot live with the burden of silence. Soon, they will step forward to reveal information that will shake the entire network of deception. The divine power moving now is not only stopping betrayal, it is drawing confessions out of those who thought they could escape justice. One by one, their secrets will come to light. Every lie, every hidden transaction, every forged signature will be uncovered and laid bare for the world to see. You will not have to fight for this truth yourself. Heaven is orchestrating the exposure with perfect timing. It will happen in such a way that you will remain protected while your betrayers face the full consequences of their actions. Archangel Michael says, the aftermath of this exposure will astonish you. At first, you may feel overwhelmed as the scale of betrayal is revealed, but you must understand. It is not to hurt you further but to cleanse your life of every false alliance. When the dust settles, you will stand surrounded only by those truly loyal to you. The deceivers will be completely removed, their power stripped away. Their names will no longer be whispered in connection with yours because divine justice will separate your path from theirs forever. This cleansing will make room for extraordinary blessings. As false allies fall away, true helpers will step into your life. These will not be people who take from you or plot against you. They will be partners in your divine purpose, bringing opportunities and wisdom aligned with your destiny. Your circle will change drastically. Where betrayal once festered, honesty and strength will take root. Where manipulation once thrived, clarity and peace will prevail. This transformation is heaven's way of ensuring that never again will darkness find a foothold in your life. What you have escaped today is more than financial loss. It is spiritual entrapment. Had this deal succeeded, your future would have been chained to forces designed to keep you small, powerless and silenced. Now those chains are shattered. And not only are you free, you are being elevated. The moment you were spared has marked you for divine promotion. Positions of influence, authority, and abundance that were denied to you are being unlocked at this very hour. You will soon receive invitations to opportunities that once felt impossible. Doors that were slammed in your face will open without resistance. People who once underestimated you will come seeking your guidance and favor. This is not chance. It is divine reversal at work. Even the resources meant to be stolen from you will return in unexpected ways. Funds you thought were lost will reappear multiplied. Partnerships you believed destroyed will revive stronger than before. Every attempt to diminish you is being transformed into a stepping stone for your rise. Archangel Michael says, these blessings are not delayed. They are already in motion. Forces of heaven are accelerating breakthroughs in your favor. Bureaucratic obstacles that have stood for years will crumble. Legal and financial barriers will be overturned by divine command. In the spiritual realm, I see new pathways opening for you. These are not small opportunities. They are life-changing shifts that will establish you in a position where no betrayal can touch you again. With each passing day, your authority will grow. Words you speak will carry weight and influence far beyond what you have known before. Your presence will command respect even among those who once dismissed or opposed you. This is the divine transformation that follows great deliverance. You are not simply surviving this attack. You are rising into a destiny that was written for you long ago. The pain of this near loss will soon fade, replaced by the joy of victories that only heaven could secure. Even as you read this, heavenly messengers are being dispatched to align every detail of your upcoming triumphs. Conversations are being redirected in your favor. Signatures meant to work against you are being erased or written for your benefit. Unexpected allies are being sent to fight battles you will never have to see. This is divine orchestration at its finest, working ahead of you to ensure your steps are guided into prosperity and safety. Every moment from now on is infused with protection and purpose. The same spiritual shield that saved you today will remain with you for the rest of your journey. Never again will a shocking deal or betrayal come close to succeeding against you. The lesson of this day will stand as a permanent wall against future attacks. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice in this truth. You are untouchable to those who walk in deception. What was meant to destroy you has been turned into a testimony of divine power and justice that will never fade." Archangel Michael says, "I see that your heart still feels the weight of everything hidden from you. Even though divine hands have stopped the immediate loss, you deserve to know the full scale of what has been happening. Heaven does not only save, it reveals. And so, I will show you how the events will unfold, moment by moment, until justice is complete and your life is fully restored." The first stage is unraveling. In this stage, everything that was stitched together in darkness begins to come apart, emails disappear from secret inboxes. Conversations are interrupted by unexpected circumstances. The betrayers begin to feel that something is watching them, breathing down their necks. They will try to hold on, but they are powerless to stop the unraveling because heaven's decree cannot be undone. The second stage is exposure. This is when hidden truths that no human could uncover will suddenly rise to the surface. One by one, people involved will slip up. They will speak words they shouldn't, leave behind evidence they thought was hidden, or be forced to confess when cornered by circumstances they cannot explain. You will begin to hear things you never imagined would come out. Their plan will be shouted from rooftops by the divine wind of truth. The third stage is reversal. Everything they set out to take from you will swing back in your favor: financial deals, broken partnerships, lost opportunities. They will all return like rivers rushing back to their source. Those who laughed at your supposed defeat will watch in stunned silence as blessings they thought they stole flow back to you multiplied. Even as this divine timeline moves, your spirit will feel the shift. At first, you may notice strange messages or unexpected phone calls. These are not random. They are early signs of exposure. Someone you never suspected will reveal a clue. A document will resurface with missing details now visible. Then, tension will rise among those who plotted against you. They will stop trusting each other. Fear will drive them to argue and break apart. Their unity will crumble because heaven is dividing their tongues, ensuring that their web of deceit cannot be repaired. Soon after, your own circumstances will begin to turn in astonishing ways. A long-awaited payment will arrive. A decision made against you will be overturned. A powerful individual, once distant, will step in to fight on your behalf without you asking. These are the markings of divine reversal, proof that what was lost is not only restored but magnified. During this stage, you will not have to lift a single weapon. Your battles are already being fought in realms unseen, with victories you cannot yet measure. Archangelic warriors, stronger than any human power, are ensuring that you walk freely into your blessings without resistance. Archangel Michael says, while these stages unfold, heaven is also preparing you for the final rise. Understand this clearly. When betrayal of this scale is exposed, it is not meant for you to return to life as it was. It is meant to elevate you to a position where darkness can never again threaten your foundation. In this elevation, your name will be cleansed. False rumors spread by deceivers will dissolve like mist under sunlight. People who believed lies about you will come forward to apologize. New alliances built on honesty and trust will form, surrounding you with strength. Your resources will no longer be vulnerable to manipulation. Legal and financial protections will be set up divinely, making it impossible for similar attacks to succeed again. The very channels the betrayers used will be redirected to work in your favor. This is divine order at work, where chaos once ruled, stability and authority will take over. You will no longer have to chase after what is yours. Blessings will find you effortlessly because divine forces are aligning every path toward your success. Another great truth must be revealed. This shocking deal was only part of a much bigger spiritual war for your destiny. Forces of darkness saw the light within you and sought to extinguish it through deception and loss. They believed that by stripping away your resources and opportunities, they could crush your spirit and silence your purpose. But heaven has declared otherwise. Your destiny is untouchable because it is carved in divine fire. The schemes of men and unseen powers cannot alter what has been written for you since the beginning. This battle has only served to prove that your path is protected by something far greater than any human power. You may not fully understand why you were chosen to walk through this storm, but know this. Chosen ones carry heavy destinies. Where others face small trials, you face storms because you are meant to rise higher than most ever imagine. This attempted betrayal was a test not of your strength alone but of the unbreakable protection surrounding you. And you have passed. The darkness failed. The fire meant to burn you has refined you instead, making you stronger and untouchable. Archangel Michael says, the final stage is public victory. This is when all the hidden battles, unseen interventions, and quiet deliverances manifest openly for all to witness. You will not have to announce your triumph. It will announce itself. People will see the very things meant to destroy you become stepping stones for your rise. Invitations to influential circles will come. Recognition and honors that were denied will suddenly be placed in your hands. Financial streams that were blocked will flow without end. Even those who do not know your story will look at you and say there is something extraordinary about your life. They will see how nothing could break you, and many will seek to learn from your strength. Your journey will inspire others who have faced betrayal and loss, showing them that divine justice is real and unstoppable. When you stand in that moment of public victory, you will feel the presence of angels who fought alongside you. You will know that every second of fear, every moment of pain, was transformed into a path that led you here, where no enemy can reach, no plot can touch, and no darkness can dim the light shining upon you. Even now, as these words reach you, preparations for that victory have already begun. Celestial beings are moving ahead of you, arranging divine connections, opening doors that no human can close, and placing you on a course that leads only to triumph. The network of betrayal has been fully dismantled. Documents have been intercepted and destroyed in the spiritual realm. Communications have been scrambled. Promises made in secret are now empty and powerless. The betrayers are retreating into shadows, but they cannot hide from divine judgment. One by one, they will face consequences tailored by heavenly wisdom, enough to dismantle their schemes completely without you lifting a hand. Your spirit is free. Your future is unshakable. What was meant to be your downfall has become the foundation of your rise. Archangel Michael says, remember this forever. You are watched over by forces so powerful that no plot, no betrayal, no darkness can ever succeed against you. Today, you were saved from a devastating loss, but tomorrow, you will live in undeniable victory. Walk forward without fear. Speak with the authority of someone protected by divine armies. Act knowing that every step you take is shielded and guided toward greatness. This moment, this revelation, this deliverance, it is the turning point of your life. Nothing will be the same again. You are stepping into a destiny of power, abundance, and unshakable peace because heaven has declared it, and heaven's word cannot fail. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, as the hours turn into days, the divine unfolding of this moment will become clearer. What happened today was not just a warning. It was a rescue, a prophetic shift that altered the trajectory of your life forever. Had this shocking deal been completed, you would have entered a season of endless struggle, but now, you are stepping into a divine season of restoration and elevation where no force of darkness can reach you. In the weeks that follow, you will notice undeniable signs of divine intervention. People you once trusted but who were secretly part of this scheme will begin to distance themselves. At first, it may confuse you, but understand, it is heaven removing every shadow from your circle. Those who remain silent or abruptly walk away are not loyal allies. They were simply waiting for the right moment to betray you. Meanwhile, unexpected allies will begin to emerge. These are individuals placed in your path by heaven itself. They will come with wisdom, protection, and opportunities that align perfectly with your destiny. They will know things about your situation without you having told them because divine whispers are guiding them to you. These allies will become key pillars in rebuilding and expanding your blessings beyond what you thought possible. This is the divine exchange as darkness is driven out, like floods in. Where there were schemes to harm you, there will now be offers to elevate you. Where there were hidden hands trying to pull you down, there will now be heavenly hands lifting you higher than you imagined. Archangel Michael says, one by one, those who participated in this betrayal will face the full weight of divine justice. It will not happen in the way humans expect. No shouting matches. No worthy courts will carry out this judgment. Instead, divine orchestration will unfold silently yet powerfully. One betrayer will lose the very opportunity they tried to steal from you. Another will see their influence crumble as people withdraw their trust. A third will confess publicly, unable to bear the pressure of hidden guilt pressing on their spirit. Each consequence will match the measure of their actions perfectly, leaving no room for doubt that heaven's justice is precise and unstoppable. But you, chosen one, will not be caught in bitterness or revenge. Divine wisdom will keep your heart free from chains of hatred. You will not seek their downfall. Heaven will handle it for you. Your only task is to rise, to walk forward with dignity, and to claim the victories being handed to you. As each betrayer falls, their power over you is permanently stripped away. They will not return to your path in the future, for divine law ensures that once justice is served, darkness cannot reattach itself to a chosen life. In the months ahead, a transformation unlike anything you have experienced will begin to manifest. Heaven has declared a season of sevenfold restoration. Everything that was delayed, blocked, or almost stolen from you will return multiplied 7 times over. This restoration will not only be financial, though wealth will flow to you abundantly. It will touch every part of your existence: relationships, opportunities, inner peace, and spiritual authority. Where there was once uncertainty and fear, there will now be clarity and strength. Where there were closed doors, endless new paths will open before you. You will look back and realize that this betrayal, as painful as it was, became the greatest turning point of your life. Without it, you would not have seen the masks worn by those around you. Without it, you would not have discovered the unshakable power of divine protection working for you. Without it, you would not be stepping into the unbreakable destiny that is now unfolding. Even those who doubted you will witness this transformation and be left in awe. They will say they have never seen such a reversal, such an undeniable act of divine justice and blessing poured out on one life. Archangel Michael says, at the height of this transformation, a moment of public recognition will arrive. It will not be sought by you, but heaven will arrange it. A significant figure, someone with influence and authority, will openly acknowledge your integrity, resilience, and strength. This will lead to new doors opening that even the betrayers could not have imagined for you. This moment will be more than recognition, it will be a divine coronation. Symbolically, a spiritual crown will be placed upon you, marking you as one who has overcome trials no ordinary person could endure. From that day, your voice will carry new authority. People will listen when you speak. Enemies will hesitate before approaching you. Allies will rally around you with loyalty unshakable. In this coronation season, abundance will flow freely. Projects you had given up on will suddenly flourish. Investments that seem lost will bear fruit unexpectedly. Every resource once withheld will be released like a floodgate opening. You will stand in awe of blessings that arrive without struggle, as heaven fulfills every promise made to you long ago. This is not temporary. It is the new order of your life, divinely sealed and protected. A no shocking deal, no betrayal, no hidden enemy will ever again rise to threaten you. Even as these words flow to you now, divine scribes in heavenly courts are writing a new decree over your destiny. It declares, your enemies are permanently silenced. Your losses are permanently restored. Your future is permanently secured. This decree cannot be challenged or undone. It is being released over your life like a scroll unrolling in golden light. Angels are carrying it to every corner of your existence, ensuring every detail lines with heaven's perfect plan. From this moment forward, the atmosphere around you will feel different. You may notice sudden peace where there was once tension. Nights that were once restless will bring deep, refreshing sleep. You will wake with a sense of power and clarity you have not felt before. This is the tangible sign that divine victory has fully settled over your life. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice, for you are untouchable now. The shocking deal that almost destroyed you has been turned into a testimony that will echo for years to come." When others hear your story, they will know that unseen angels fight for you and that heaven's justice never fails. In the years to come, as you rise higher and higher, you will meet others who face betrayal and despair. When they ask how you survived it, you will speak of this day, of how divine intervention shattered a devastating loss in just 10 minutes. Your testimony will not only inspire but also waken hope in countless lives. For this is part of your divine calling, not only to live in victory, but to lead others into it. Heaven has marked you as a beacon of deliverance, one who walks in unstoppable authority and light. No storm, no plot, no darkness can overhead of this destiny. Archangel Michael says, "Hold this truth in your heart. You are more than a survivor. You are a chosen ruler of your own fate, protected eternally by forces that no human eye can see." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "The final revelation must now be shared. The story that began as a near catastrophe, a shocking deal set to destroy you, is destined to conclude with the complete collapse of those who betrayed you and your divine enthronement into a realm of unshakable authority. This is the closing chapter of a battle heaven has already won for you. As time moves forward, one by one, the betrayers will face divine consequences tailored to their hidden actions. The first will experience public humiliation. Their schemes, once carefully hidden, will be dragged into the light for all to see. They will try to deny their involvement, but divine evidence will surface, documents, messages, and testimonies that cannot be refuted. What they plan for you will mark their own downfall, leaving them stripped of credibility and influence. The second betrayer will face isolation. People who once partnered with them will turn away, sensing that something dark clings to their path. Contracts will be cancelled. Promises made to them will be broken. Doors that once opened effortlessly will slam shut. This will not be punishment from man, but from divine judgment, ensuring they can no longer operate in deception without facing consequences. The third betrayer will face loss of wealth and position. Everything they attempted to steal or block from you will collapse in their hands. Resources they relied on will vanish unexpectedly. Investments they thought would multiply will wither. Their name, once spoken with power, will be whispered with pity. They will watch helplessly as blessings they sought for themselves are redirected toward you. Even as these judgments unfold, you will be untouched. Your hands will remain clean because heaven fights these battles without requiring your retaliation. You will move forward in peace, focusing only on the extraordinary blessings unfolding in your own life. During this time, the world will begin to take notice. Observers will see a mystery they cannot explain. While your enemies crumble, you ascend higher and higher. Influential people, drawn by divine design, will reach out to support your journey. Media, leaders, and voices of authority will recognize your resilience and speak of your triumph. This is not chance. It is the divine plan to publicly establish your authority. Heaven intends not only to protect you in silence but to display your victory as a testimony of unshakable divine justice. Your name, once whispered in betrayal, will now echo in honor. Invitations to positions of influence will pour in. Opportunities once thought unreachable will arrive effortlessly at your doorstep. The same platforms your enemies wanted to deny you will now be handed to you freely. Archangel Michael says, as these events unfold, the moment of grand enthronement approaches. This is the scene heaven has prepared for you long before this betrayal was conceived. It is a moment when you will be lifted into a realm where no enemy can touch you again. In a symbolic vision, I see a vast, radiant hall, a place of divine decree. Celestial light fills the air as angelic hosts line the path leading to a majestic throne. This is not a throne of earthly royalty but a heavenly seat of authority reserved for those who have been tested, delivered, and chosen to lead with divine wisdom. As you approach this throne, angelic hands carry the scrolls of your destiny. They contain every promise, every blessing, every victory that was once delayed or blocked. These scrolls are placed in your hands as a declaration that everything stolen has been restored and more has been added. Then, a crown of light is lowered upon your head, not crafted by human hands but formed of divine fire and celestial gold. This crown represents eternal protection, meaning betrayal can never again reach your core. It also symbolizes divine rulership, granting you influence, resources, and favor beyond human understanding. The moment you are seated, a decree resounds through realms seen and unseen. Every false alliance is permanently severed. Every enemy's power is permanently stripped. Every blessing is permanently secured in your name. From this throne, your life begins a new chapter. Decisions you make will shape not just your path but the paths of many others. People who once walked in darkness will seek your guidance. Lives broken by betrayal will find healing through your testimony. Doors of influence will open in nations and industries because divine favor now travels with you wherever you go. And a whisper of deceit can never approach this throne. No steam can climb this high. You have been elevated to a position where you see every move of the enemy before it begins, ensuring they never again gain a foothold against you. As this enthronement unfolds in the spiritual realm, the physical world will mirror it. You will notice a shift in every sphere of your life. Financial breakthroughs that once seemed impossible will pour in. Global recognition or widespread influence will come suddenly and undeniably. Relationships once broken will be divinely replaced with powerful, loyal connections. Opportunities will align perfectly with your destiny without struggle or compromise. Every step you take will feel guided by unseen hands. Every decision will carry a certainty that cannot be shaken. The chaos you once felt will be replaced by a profound peace and confidence that only comes from walking fully aligned with divine protection. The world will witness this transformation and say, "Surely divine power walks with this one, for no enemy could destroy them, and no darkness could overshadow their light." Archangel Michael says, "Let your heart now rest in the knowledge that the war is over. You have been spared, restored, and crowned. What began as a shocking deal meant to break you has ended in a divine coronation that no earthly power can undo. From this day forward, walk without fear, for angelic armies surround you. Speak without hesitation, for your voice now carries divine authority. Act boldly, knowing every step is guided by heavenly wisdom. This is your permanent victory, and no betrayal can rise against you. No hidden plot can take root. No power of darkness can reverse what heaven has decreed. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice and step into this new life of abundance, protection, and influence, for heaven has written it so, and it shall never fail." If you wish to express your support further,